have my own creator.
Okay.
So what are we talking about? Jehovah, God? What are we talking about?
Just
I believe in God.
I'm in between.
I guess, because like there has to be some sort of higher power.
Not necessarily.
Do you believe there's a God?
Sometimes.
That there is an almighty creator out there that created this world?
No, I don't believe in God.
Yes.
I am just more convinced by the idea of like higher power.
Okay,
Not
okay.
so much a God, capital G.
No.
Okay.
No.
No?
But I do believe in a
Something.
greater power.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's a God.
Agnostic.
I don't think there's a
Something.
man up in the clouds commanding everything.
Yes,
All right.
I believe there is a higher being.
Okay. All right. How would you describe or define the creator? The higher being.
How I would describe him? I'm not even sure how I would describe him. Not sure.
Okay. Like what about his makeup, visible, invisible characteristics? Is he holy, unholy, just, unjust?
I would say he's holy, just. I kind of envision him just like any one of us.
Okay.
You know, human-like, and
Us on a good day?
us on a great day, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I guess I believe like there's always a plan and there's always a vision that was set for us. So like we're here to make certain decisions.
That's right.
So I do believe in free will. You have the ability to make what decisions you want, but there are certain plans already laid out for you depending on what decisions you make.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I believe there's a God who's infinite in his knowledge, understanding. He knows everything about you, everything about me, everybody walking on Main Street here. God knows who we are. And the question is, do we know him? And do we know his character? What do you think what does God think of when he looks at us? What does God think of us?
What does he think of us? He thinks of us as his children.
Okay. And do you think that he thinks of us as well-behaved children or differently?
Well behaved. I don't know. I guess that would depend on well behaved. I would say given the facts of society today and things that we've been through, I almost feel like that's why some type of like things that nature happens is because it's a reflection of how we're acting as on this planet or if you look at it globally. You know. So like the pandemic, I don't think it was a mistake. I was thinking it allowed us to reflect on the stuff that we had. I'm saying a lot of the protesting that happened in 2020, you know. So yeah, no, I think he loves all his children, as they say, as cliche as that sounds. But at the end of the day, what we're doing, no, I think a lot of things that we're facing is a reflection of human behavior today.
Yeah. You ever heard this phrase that God loves sinners, but he hates their sin? You ever heard something like that?
Yeah.
And I think that is kind of what you're saying. Obviously, he loves us. We're his creatures. He made us. And
yeah, but he might not like the act that you have done.
Exactly.
But I also believe like when you don't know, you don't know. You know, so some things are learned behavior, some things people just don't know. And just like look at our country as a whole. I'm saying there's certain laws that are just laws. So are they definitely bad? I don't know. I'm saying it might just be against the law. You know, look at marijuana. In my youth, it was against the law. It was bad. You shouldn't do it. Now it's legalized. It's a moneymaker. So you know, some things you have to have your own mindset about, and that's why when even belief, we have multiple religions. Most people have different aspects. People have different perspectives. I think as a human, or at least where I stand, is you have to respect everyone in the space that they hold. You know, and if you disagree with somebody, just allow them to have that space and disagree and be able to walk away. You don't have to argue with everybody and feel like that you have to understand my point or I have to understand your point, you know? And I think a lot of people, we get lost on that as far as like just respecting one another.
Right. Here's the last question for you. If you could ask God a question, like if you could audibly speak to him and he would audibly speak back to you, if you could ask God one question, what would it be?
Well, I kind of feel like that's what I do on a daily basis, you know. I feel like I just have my own relationship with them, so I do ask many questions.
Okay.
But I guess the most important question is, well, not really the most important question, but what's coming to mind right now, so to speak, would be more like, is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
Okay. It's a great question.
For all the work that we're doing, is there a light at the end of the tunnel?